Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to make a fun nighttime scene card using the Happy Camper bundle. So we got the stamp set and we got the dies from Pajama Crafter Stamps. I'm going to do some ink blending. I'm going to be using my Pajama Crafter Stamps dye ink blending solution. I'm stamped out my images that I'm planning on using with rich cocoa ink, so dye ink, for my stamping, and colored them with my alcohol markers. I went ahead and did that off screen. I do need to go ahead and do this one, and then I will end up cutting these out with their matching dye in a minute, but we're going to work on our background first. All right, for our ink blending, all right, I've got my foam blenders. I've got my distress inks that we're going to use. I've got my blending dye ink blending solution, and I've also got a 1 3/8 inch circle mask. This is what I'm going to be using today. And I'm going to start off by placing a couple dots of the dye blending solution on my table. And I'm going to start off by using a dark blue distress ink. I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to pick up a little bit of my dye blending solution. You could also just kind of pounce that out. And then we're going to come in and start adding a little bit of color. I'm going to go with the blue around the top for now. I'm going to switch over to Villainous Potion. I'm going to take a couple more drops of our solution. Pick that up on my blending tool, pick up my ink, and start blending in those colors. You do want to use the blending foams for this and not your brushes. All right, I'm going to come around the edge. My sky with some black soot, just to darken that up. The blending solution helps to get a nice, especially if you're not very good at ink blending, this helps you get a nice smooth blend without a lot of work. I'm going to add in a little bit of orange glow. Just for fun. Give it a little bit of eeriness. And I just used spice marmalade and a little crackling campfire. And then I'm going to blend in some Spanish moss and rustic wilderness as well. All right, I'm going to come back in with some black soot in here to deepen this color. Since we are doing a night little scene. There we go. Now I'm going to take and spritz on a little water. and pick that up. Always take your bottle and take the lid off and pick that up like that. We're going to peel our little moon off. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of color in that as well. Just so it's not stark white. And I'm going to dry this panel and I'll be right back. All right, I've dried that panel, and I did forget to mention to y'all that I used our marshmallow cardstock for this, and you can find that at Pajama Crafter Stamped as well. It's really good for alcohol coloring. Give this a little something, something. So I'm going to take my little white shimmer spray and give that a little spritz. Let me give it a little spritz of some mica stain spray as well. All right, so there's my panel. We're gonna go ahead and attach that to a craft card base. And this is cold cardstock, also from Pajama Crafter Stamps. I've cut this down to 3 3/4 by 5. My matte layer is 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm gonna layer those up together. We're just going to attach that. We will attach our front to our card base. Then we will pull in our images and we will start attaching these. So we're going to attach our little tent. Right in there. Got my little trees. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach these. We're gonna attach this one kind of back in here. There. We'll take our other little tree. We'll attach it on the other side. Down just a little bit more. See, we got our little fire. So it's gonna go about right in there. We got our little bear eating our chips. And our little bear roasting his little marshmallow. Then we have a picnic basket also for our scene. Go ahead and attach our little marshmallow roasting bear. We'll attach our bear with his chips. See, we're gonna have our little marshmallows over here by our picnic basket. And then I'm not gonna use the "Don't Feed the Bear" sign. I'll save that for a different project. But we do need to stamp our sentiment. And we need to stamp our inside. All right, I'm going to stamp Happy Camper on the front of my card. And I just used some Fallen Leaves VersaFine Clear ink. It's just a nice dark brown. For our inside, open our card up, and let's see, we will stamp I'm going to stamp my inside sentiment. It's a bad day camping. A bad day camping is better than a good day working. Anonymous. And we are going to add our little bear inside also. He's eating his little chips. And I'm going to add the "Don't Feed the Bear" sign in there. Just for funsies. And I stamped the bear, "Don't Feed the Bears" upside down, so even more fun. Joy of handmade. All right, to finish off today's card, we're going to add some gel pen highlights around our little bears. Definitely on his little noses. All right, there's a closer look at the card. Here's a look at the inside. And if you like this video, you're probably going to like the one coming up next. Bye, guys. Stay crafty.